The Ducati Lenovo garage is currently experiencing a hot storm. Following the Spanish MotoGP round at Jerez, the issue of internal divisions between Ducati management and their main rider, Pecco Bagnaia, has come to the fore. In a surprising statement, Ducati course general manager Gigi Dall'Igna hinted at his dissatisfaction with Bagnaia's performance, even stating clearly, "We don't need him anymore." Will Pecco really be dropped by Ducati? Let's discuss it. MotoGP 2025 has only just begun, but the smell of crisis is already in the air in the garage of the world's most powerful manufacturer, the Ducati Lenovo team. The legendary red garage, which should have been a place where two world champions could unite for absolute domination, has now turned into a field of conflict that threatens internal stability. The great name of Pecco Bagnaia, the two-time world champion once hailed as the icon of Ducati's future, is now being rocked by a storm. And the storm is not coming from outside, but from within. In a statement that has rocked the MotoGP world, Ducati course general manager Gigi Dall'Igna has made a blistering comment that has immediately shocked the paddock and sparked widespread speculation among observers. The statement came shortly after Pecco Bagnaia finished third in the Spanish GP at the Jerez circuit, a result far from the expectations of the Borgo Panigale factory team. Dall'Igna, who has always been known as a rational and considerate figure, spoke in a different tone this time, firm, cold and no-nonsense. Interviewed after the race, he did not hesitate to express his disappointment with the defending champion's performance. Usually Pecco is able to show his best performance on Sundays. But this time, he lost his edge. Not enough passion. No fighting spirit. "We expected more from him," said Dall'Igna with an expression that showed more than just frustration. It was no longer the comment of a manager defending his rider, but a verdict delivered slowly but surely. And his last sentence, which seemed to be the culmination of the disappointment, immediately became the headline in various sports media around the world: "We don't need him anymore." The statement raised a big question. Is this the end of Pecco Bagnaia's journey with Ducati? Or is this just a psychological pressure strategy for management, a last-ditch effort to rekindle the fire within the main rider? Beyond the expectations of many, Gresini Ducati satellite team rider Alex Marquez put in an exceptional performance at the Spanish GP. Not only did he steal victory from the favorites, but he also surprisingly took the top spot in the 2025 MotoGP standings, beating two big names at the same time, his older brother Marc Marquez and defending champion Pecco Bagnaia. Alex's stunning performance immediately set off a wave of intense speculation. The Spanish media have also added to the excitement. They said that Ducati's top brass are now seriously considering the possibility of a major overhaul in the structure of their main team. In fact, former MotoGP rider and analyst Sylvain Gintoli openly expressed his support for Alex. "Alex is very fast on the GP24. He shows great courage, a sharp attacking instinct and pure speed. I think he deserves a chance in the factory team." With this fantastic result, Alex Marquez is no longer just Marc Marquez's younger brother. He has become a serious contender for the title this season. Moreover, his increasingly strong position makes him a real threat to Pecco Bagnaia's existence in Ducati's most prestigious seat. Before the start of the 2025 season, many imagined how amazing the duet of two world champions, Marc Marquez and Pecco Bagnaia, would be in a factory team. The hope seemed noble and promising, two great powers united in one mission, carrying Ducati's great ambition to create absolute dominance in MotoGP. A new golden era seemed to be at hand. But the reality is not as beautiful as the expectations. Two suns cannot shine in the same sky. And now Ducati's sky is beginning to cloud over. The excitement that was once only an assumption is slowly becoming a reality. Spanish MotoGP observer Oscar Haro also commented on the dynamics within the red team. "Marc and Pecco are still good friends at the moment. But when the title starts to be fiercely contested, that relationship will change. And in such a high-pressure situation, I'm sure Marquez will be superior." Now Ducati is on the verge of a similar conflict. Pressure from within the team and from the public is beginning to be felt. Many believe that Pecco Bagnaia, the defending champion, is losing his golden touch. Meanwhile, Marc Marquez has become increasingly explosive since wearing the red jersey. Not only does he bring the aura of a star, but he also poses a threat to everyone, including his own teammates. In black and white, Marc Marquez and Pecco Bagnaia are still under contract until the end of the 2026 season. But everyone who lives and breathes in the paddock knows one thing for sure. In MotoGP nothing is really permanent. Contracts can be changed, seats can be moved, and fate can change in an instant. The current situation illustrates this very clearly. Alex Marquez's performance has soared, while Ducati management's confidence in Pecco has slowly but surely begun to crack. In an atmosphere full of pressure and expectation, speculation has been rife. Many are now beginning to believe that Ducati are considering a big move, promoting Alex Marquez to the factory team to replace Pecco Bagnaia next season. A scenario that was once considered impossible is now starting to feel like a certainty. Amidst the internal turmoil that has rocked Ducati headquarters, the winds of change are blowing strongly from Iwata's direction. Yamaha, which has been plagued by harsh criticism and weakening performance for the past few years, is slowly starting to show its fangs again. At a time when its main competitors are beginning to falter, the manufacturer with the tuning fork logo appears as a force that is beginning to rise from a long slump. The signal of this revival was clearly sent from the private test session held behind closed doors at the Jerez circuit. On the track that has witnessed the journeys of many MotoGP legends, two of Monster Energy Yamaha's mainstay riders, Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins, expressed a sense of satisfaction that they have not felt in a long time. Both were riding the third version of the 2025 YZR M1, which is considered to be the most promising prototype in the last 5 years. During the test, the improvement in the bike's performance was obvious. The bike's top speed increased by 2 km per hour, a figure that sounds small on paper but is very significant in an arena where every millisecond can mean the life or death of a rider's ambition. Alex Rins even managed to record a time 0.5 seconds faster than his last race record on the same track, a significant jump that has once again excited the Yamaha paddock. Yamaha team director Massimo Marigali could not hide his excitement. In a short press conference after the test, he confirmed that the new engine used in the test would make its official debut at the next race at Le Mans. "We haven't drastically changed the character of the bike. Our philosophy remains the inline 4, not the V4 like most of our rivals. But we have given our riders the extra power they really need. It's not just a new engine, it's a statement that we're not finished yet. That we still want to fight at the front," said Marigali confidently, his eyes reflecting a new determination in a team that had previously been in a slump. Yamaha seems to have found the direction they've been looking for. The combination of solid technical research and a new spirit in the garage opens up the possibility of a long-awaited revival for the fans. With Ducati's inner workings now starting to crack, Yamaha could use the momentum to regain their place at the top of the standings, a place they once held with absolute dominance. With the best bike on the grid, two world champions sharing the garage, and the media spotlight burning from all directions, Ducati enter the 2025 season under pressure. Not only are they fighting on the track, but they are also battling growing internal tensions. Unless management can tame the egos of two of its biggest stars, Pecco Bagnaia and Marc Marquez, it is not impossible that Ducati's dominance will collapse due to internal conflict. Pecco Bagnaia is now in a difficult situation. The biggest threat comes not from Yamaha, KTM or Aprilia, but from within, the intimidating shadow of Marc Marquez and the constant pressure from his younger brother Alex Marquez, who is shining brightly in the satellite team. All eyes are now on Pecco. Can he prove once again that he is still worthy of being Ducati's spearhead? Write your opinion.